What's up, 105ers? We got a situation here in northwestern Ontario. We're 2 days away from walleye opener, and all the major players, Red Lake, Lac Seul, Cliff Lake, Gull Rock, they're all still covered in ice. So I thought I'd come out here and do a little shed hunt video for you guys there. This isn't going to be one of those where you see those guys in the shed hunt videos when they get 56 sheds in 6 hours. I've never seen a shed here before. I've never looked for a shed before, so I thought I'd come out here and give it a shot, see what I can find. If I find one shed, I'll be happy. I've never found a shed out here. Like I said, I never looked those, so. But I do hear a grouse thumping its chest up here. And we'll check out our tree stands too while I'm out here too. Nice day out. Like I said, plus 18. Pretty windy out though, but that's good to help get rid of the ice. Nice little deer trail right here. You see them, they walk down through here. Cross right here. They've always used that trail no matter what happens, how much snow you get, they're always walking through there. If you hear him, oh, there he is right there. There is one tree stand right there. That was a desperation move last deer hunting season. I moved it right in the middle of deer hunting season because where it was sitting, I was getting probably a dumb move on my part, but I still seen a couple deer, but no shooters, nothing, no bucks. But let's see if we can find that. Oh, there it is right there. You guys see that grouse on top of that log right there? See if I can get a better view for you guys. Oh, another deer trail right through here. Oh yeah, he's right there. You guys see him right on top of the log right there? I'll try to zoom in when I edit this video so you guys get a better view. This used to be the old tree stand here. I've shot more deer off this. It's probably like, when you're sitting in it, you're probably only 8 feet up off the ground. But I've had more deer walk past me in this stand than that big one over there. I don't know if that one's too tall and they pick you out, and this one here is lower and there's more trees to the background, like there's trees in behind you, or scrub in behind you, so they can't see you very, very good. Whereas that one there, you kind of stick it up like a sore thumb. I don't know, but this one here, I've had nice bucks walk right past me. And this one here, I always seem to spook them. So maybe I need to lower that one down into the tree, into the scrub, top of the scrub a little bit more. Or just build some more like this one, because this seemed to be just as good. And the cost, whatever the lumber costs to build them. But let's look for some sheds. I haven't really seen, the last couple of years, I haven't really seen any really big bucks out here anymore. I've seen lots of does and lots of fawns, but no big, like super, like I seen like 4s and 6s but spikes, but never like, I used to see 10s out here, but you don't see them often anymore, or ever. I don't know, there's a lot more traffic on the property now, so I don't know if that has something to do with it, and the big guys are staying away, and it's only does and fawns that are coming around. You see does and fawns all day long, and if you're happy to shoot those, I don't shoot does and I don't shoot fawns. I don't shoot does with fawns, or I try not to. I shoot, if I see a nice doe, I will shoot it as long as it is not a fawn, and if I see a buck, I'll shoot it as long as there's something about it that he gets excited about it. I just don't shoot an animal just to shoot an animal. Zero interest in just randomly shooting a bunch of does for the meat. I do enjoy deer steak, but I'm not a meat hunter and I'm not a trophy hunter. I'm just whatever deer makes you happy, a happiness hunter. Whatever gets you excited. What's that over there? I guess I don't really know what I'm looking for here. Obviously, I'm looking for deer antlers. But you see all the fake guys undo it on social media, and you'll see the giant antler just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. I highly doubt that's going to be the case here. It probably would have been a more ideal time to do it when the snow was almost gone. See the weight from the snow and the antler on top of it, you'd think it'd stick out a little bit better. Not what I'm doing now. But this is my own opportunity to do it, so might as well. I think I'm gonna buy a new stand this year. I'd like to get, I'm kind of mobile set up. Maybe a climbing stand or a hang-on stand with climbing sticks. If anybody guys use climbing stands, what do you guys use? What's your favorite type? What have you used that worked well, or what have you used that you didn't really like? I've never had a climbing stand before. I didn't even know, like some of these trees would be good for climbing stands, but some of them wouldn't be the best, I don't think. You gotta have a pretty straight tree. I think I'm up to like 10,000 steps already. I've been walking out here for a while now, looking, and this property is huge. My favorite when you see guys find sheds, and they'll be like on social media, and they'll be like, check out the shed I found. And you can clearly see it's sawed off. Deer aren't sawing off their own sheds now, guys. I think this year I'm gonna add some hunting videos to the channel. Grouse hunting, maybe some deer hunting videos. Do some practicing with my bow from a tree stand. There used to be a nice trail down here to the creek. I wonder if we can get down there. Ooh, there's the trail right there. Let's go down. I've seen some pretty big deer on this property over the years. Like I said, not many lately, and I don't know why. Maybe it was just the winter was hard on them. We've had a lot of snow, and one year we had quite a few wolves walking through here, coming through here. I was about to climb up a stand one time, and I heard this running through the bush, and this doe ran right past me, and about 20 feet behind it was a big wolf chasing it. I had zero time to shoot anything. It went by so quick. There's not much, you don't have much time for shooting. Once you get leaves on the trees here, that's it. You don't get much time for nothing. I'm pretty sure at the end of the day here today, I'm gonna have a million ticks on me. Ticks in the spring are the worst. They're everywhere. And I'm walking through all this tall grass. Got some geese over there. Super nice. Should I go with the drone and put up to the drone and check it out? Let's do it. Let's check out the creek with the drone. Which I think of the footage pretty awesome, eh? I never thought in a million years that I'd enjoy going out with drones and cameras and just filming stuff to see what you can see out in the wilderness. And you just never know. I never thought, a couple of years ago, it was not something I would want to do. But now it just, drones and cameras is so much fun. You never know what you're going to be able to film out in the wilderness or see. The other day I spent 2 hours out in the bush looking for a moose. I just want to get a moose on film with my drone from overhead. Could not find one anywhere. Almost to get back to town, and there's a moose standing right outside the airport. The one place I can't put my drone up. Everybody else finds giant sets of antlers out shed hunting. I wonder if we can concentrate on more areas with more like spruce or pine trees, greenery. They like that old man beard, it's called. Once the snow hits, all the food's covered, so they eat that greenery stuff. Maybe I should be concentrating more on just those areas. My three tips for shed hunting. Number one, bring better hiking boots, not running shoes, because your feet are gonna get wet, something maybe waterproof. Number two, bring lots of snacks with you, because you've been covering lots of ground. And number three, stay hydrated. And I got a couple step twos back here, if you know what I mean. I'll be cracking those up shortly, or at least one, and then the other one. Such a nice place. I absolutely love coming deer hunting here. It's so nice. Nice trails throughout the place. We're coming up to a field up here. They're always out in that field on the bottom half. Maybe we'll see something up there, but I kind of doubt it because I think they have tractors going up there quite often, so I don't think we'd see anything, to be honest with you. But who knows, maybe. There's not too much for the deer to eat up here. We had about 3 feet of snow this year, so everything's covered. So I feel like if you're gonna find deer sheds, it's gonna be where you find some food source. And they love that old man beard. So let's go check around these trees here. No, that's electric fence isn't on. Would have been funny though. One year we were out here hunting, me and my dad, and he was underneath these trees right here, and I came out through there, and there's a big buck standing like 60 yards behind him, staring at him. But we figured the deer would be coming out through here, but that's not what happened. Sure as load of. But maybe we'll get lucky this year and he'll get a deer out here this year. See how it goes. He did shoot one here, down that tree line there. It was behind that electric fence. It was down there. Back in the bush we go. I thought we might get lucky. What's that right there? What's this? That's a stick. Through the gate we go. Gonna have the step 3, I guess. I guess it's step 3 now in this video. Step 1 is good shoes. Step 2 is snacks. Step 3 is stay hydrated. So better do that right away. I'll watch back on the video and I'll be like, there's a shed, there's a shed, there's a shed. I just don't see him now. I'll pick him out after. Oh, I better change the battery here. Oh, what's this? Let's go take a look. I'll take a break. Have a step 3, change the battery. Ooh, another field. I'll take a break up here and we'll get some drone footage. Check it out. See what we see. So I got the battery all changed in the GoPro. I took the drone up for a spin, and a thing came on saying that it was the caution high winds, and my drone just kind of took off. So I was able to land it without destroying it. And now I'm having a step 3 here. Hear that? Yep. That's right. You look this way while I see if you can find. I feel like when you hunt an area, you're looking this kind of area you'd want to look in. I don't know, but all this browse for them in here, and when we get so much snow, there's not much food sources around. We don't have crops out here, nothing like that. Just big, thick woods. So I'd assume if we find a shed, this would be a good spot to look in here. But I also don't know. I feel like they may come in here to browse and then head back to their cover. I got some wet feet. Gotta stay hydrated. What is that right there? Oh, that's a stick. It looked like an antler, but nope, stick. It's strange, all these years coming in on these trails. Like I said, I've never actually look for, I've never actually looked for things before. And so maybe I just walk past them and didn't care. And this year is the time to find one. I just picture this big giant antler just sitting on the ground, just like you see in all the other videos, already pre-cut off. Pre-cut off. Oh, what's this? Right here. Look at. Yeah! Check it out. The big giant antler I thought I was going to see. I thought I'd see like a big antler with like 6 points on it. I wonder if we'd see another one. That's a trophy though, right? Is that a trophy? What you guys first shed ever found? Is that a trophy? Pretty nice. Pocket size. Not even. Ugh. It's pretty bad when the only shed you see fits into your jeans pocket. Sick. Not, what else? It's still an awesome, good, because I never found one before, but I can't believe it. I don't think I would have shot that buck. But I'm sure someone would have shot that buck. For those that go shed hunting, where do you guys find most of your sheds? Do you find them in the food sources? Do you find them in their beds? Where do you find most of your sheds? Oh, what's this right here? Oh, oh, tree. Maybe I'm gonna be stuck with just my pocket shed. Too funny. Well, I'd say so far today's a success. Didn't lose my drone. Seen a grouse, 2 deer. I seen 2 deer before I realized my camera wasn't even not turned on. You guys seen a grouse. Found that little tiny shed. Had a tasty beverage. I guess you shed hunting isn't like we see it in the movies where they just go out and find 87 sheds the first 6 minutes. Whew. It's pretty warm out today. Sure glad there's a breeze or else I'd be cooking. Ooh, here's a deer trail. Let's walk down this one. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna call it today. I'd say it's pretty successful. Found one little pocket shed here. More sheds than I've ever found before. Had a tasty beverage. Put some miles on the property here, checking it out. I'll probably have to do a part 2 of a shed hunting. There's so much area to cover here. It's pretty tough to cover it all in one go. and I'm pretty beat right now. I could definitely use another tasty beverage, some snacks. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully the next video will be up some walleye fishing, maybe some trout fishing, and some moose jalapeno with smash burgers. Don't forget to subscribe, like and subscribe. Have a good one. Bye.